My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Welcome everyone, this is Wanderstop. I'm Firefly Embers. I was super excited for this game to come out. It came out last week and I just learned about it, so here I am playing it. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training would Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... I'm tired. Keep moving. Right, I can't slow down, I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, this is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the place I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... Oh, hang on. Keep moving. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. So what I've heard is that this game is made by the person who made the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide, I think. And the music is by the composer of Minecraft, among other things. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. It's supposed to be a cozy game with kind of big themes, kind of like Spiritfarer in that regard. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Oh, this is adorable. Say, Bro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Yes, it is Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta would like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Burrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Burrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick up the sword. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight the sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here in this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea. But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I don't know about that, sir, but this is the concept of the game, so we will be helping you. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Ha! Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although maybe making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. Oh, you okay, OBS? We are good. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. You seem like such a pure person, Boro. Making tea sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Oh, already this music is so good. Who are these little guys? Hi. Oh. They are so beautiful. I love them. Oh, okay, I see. The sword? That will stay here for now. Hello. Oh, it's bopping in here. What is this? Horse, dog, or cow? Ooh. I like the cow bops. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Ah, perfect. Oh my god, these are adorable. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running the tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all the tea bushes that are in front of the shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the other edges of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. I shall do that. Very nice. Collect. That is efficient collecting. There we go. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can't put a tea ball out of our minds for now. the next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. For right now though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Yes, it does. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with all your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Ah, perfect. Can I stash this? Yes. Let's see. Sending you seeds, tools, and brewing pocket. Okay. I'll just take this. And into the pocket it goes. Hello. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a green surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed from our blue ferns, so you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Bro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when it's done. It shall be done. So, plant. And plant. It does become a seed. This is incredible. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember, the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of these spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. It shall be done. Oops. Oh, that's the correct tool. I love that it looks like a frog. Oh. Ooh. Very interesting. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you've picked a French new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. I will indeed. There you go. Once more. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Hey, I've chucked one into the ground. I'm sorry. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Ha, do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Burrow was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Big hybrids. Large hybrids. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use a triangular pattern. I see. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make this small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it. And please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from the plant. I will certainly do that. Yes. This. Hang on. So, here. Oops. Oops. Oh god. Like this. And like this. And then we water. Did it not work? I feel like it didn't work. That does look correct though. Maybe because I put a plant before. Stash this. Borrow, I messed up. It's fine. Can I go take something to maybe remove plants? I'll take this. Okay. And use the clippers. Let's start over. Oh, or maybe he meant like you don't have to use that plant. Well, let's see. Stash this. Plant. Plant. And plant. Okay, I guess I have to make it entirely with the new these seeds. Let me just clear this. Don't look, guys, it's embarrassing. Okay. So, one here. One here. And one here. And now if I water that... Aha! Now we're talking. I've made a chip. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you though if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and smaller hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide to show you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn about more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? I would literally rather be doing anything else. Sure, why not? Aha, it is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Ah, very nice. Pretty cool. So I'm sure that the tea is finished drying now. Yes, it did make balls. How did he know? Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is it so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Aha, goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Or Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space? And the sign says no astronauts. Oh yes, this is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Burrow is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and the sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern for them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Suddenly they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then, the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater in space. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Burrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. Wait, what was the point of the astronauts? Why was there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and they took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in their story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Bro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine. That is some fancy machine. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. Ah, very nice. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? I would. Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to use the rope at the top. Of course. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down to on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Let's do that. That seems good. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing a complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Burrow's instructions helpful? Or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? No, please. Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Ooh. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. It looks like a big coffee pot. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I think I don't have them on. I don't have the tea ball on me. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, hang on. I didn't take the tea ball. Stash it. Okay. Ah, yes, I see the bridge. Let's see this. Toss into it. And also the chip. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick. And then we will move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You will be having yourself our one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Interesting. That seems like an empty cup. Wait. Oh no! I overflowed it. Very nice. Would you like to drink this? Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Oh, delicious. It is everything that Burrow was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Burrow is charming. Ah, delightful. a cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find this scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Ha! I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh? Do tell, what is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament. Aha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to finding her or are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one thing I've spent my life on? I can't give that up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're not talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up, live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Poor Boro. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. Well, you've been defeated before, so you can't go back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. You know what? Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, bro? You think I'd quit? Because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal and find him just so I can show him how strong. Oops. Well. Back on the bench. Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Burrow's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. Let's see. I lost 2 fights for no reason. Undefeated for 3.5 years, and then suddenly I can't control my body. It's not like me. Something's wrong. And you were thinking that forever into the end of time you would never lose. Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in that state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then, one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here is what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. He's such a nice man. That would be good. Do I still have your tools? Yeah, I left with your tools. I'm sorry. Tasks organized with love. All right. Oh, it puts a... Oh, that's cute. It puts a... Oh. Something to keep track of where you are reading. Aha! So you are feeling up for helping me around the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So what's first? What's first is I must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Of course. Still vibing on the cow channel. I lost you. There you are. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you to the right direction of the watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Burrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. That sounds pretty useful. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop's tools. Burrow is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. That's super useful. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here, on one of these dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system. Traditional, you say? As in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, yes, lie. Very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. It looks great. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I didn't know it. But I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Hello, sword that weighs 10,000 pounds. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep. Yep, still too heavy. Wonderful. Alright, try not to be too happy about it, Boro. Please, come with me. I love the art style of this game so far. It's beautiful. really doesn't feel heavy to you. Not even a small amount. Well, thanks for making me feel better about it. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? It does look very good. Burrow, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? I will tell you. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Burrow is most confident in you. That is very nice of you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I don't think so. I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect. You're already having the entrepreneurial spirit. I think I butchered the word. It's fine, let's move on. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and if you are needing a refresher on how to make plans, try going to our library upstairs. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Burrow's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Oh. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. This game is charming. I'm going to go see if I can... what is in the book upstairs. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I think I might be able to put on some pictures on the walls. All about gardening. Let's see. So you've decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover the many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I am excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. Many of the fundamentals of gardening are inscribed within these pages, yet even the fundamentals can be quite daunting for a new gardener. Remember, darling, absorb this information only at a pace that you feel comfortable. Perhaps even take a break between chapters to practice what you learned. Or don't. Maybe you want to stuff your brain so full of knowledge that your skull actually, literally explodes. We all want to die in different ways, and that's what makes each of us so unique. Alright, no more procrastinating. time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. Simply do your best out there and remember to always be beautiful, my darlings. Simple plants are the most basic of flora. They are the building blocks of your garden. To plant one, you'll need to find a plant seed. The color of the seed tells you what plant it will produce. How many different types of plant seeds are there? Darling, I'm not a seedologist. Not all of us have the family connections necessary to get into a prestigious seedology school. Perhaps you should ask one of those snotty rich kids how many types of plant seeds there are. Once you've found the plant seed you want to use, place it in the ground and a simple plant will sprout. Okay, everything's pretty easy so far, right? Well, boggle your beautiful faces up, my chaotic garden children, because we're about to discuss hybrids, and you will know this is where gardening gets wild. Hybrids come in two sizes, small and large. First, let's discuss smaller hybrids. To make a small hybrid, we'll start by placing a simple flower in the garden. You'll notice the grid when you plant the flower. Oops. Now let's place simple ferns around the flower, forming a line like this. As soon as you do, the center flower turns to a plant egg. Yes, plants can become eggs. It's a normal, regular part of nature, and you're weird for thinking it's weird. So what do we do with this completely normal plant egg? Well, we water it, of course. So let's go grab our trusty watering can. Simply fill your watering can at any spigot you can find next to a body of water. Then once it's full, pour some water onto the plant egg. And just like that, the egg turns into a combination of the fern and flower. You just spread two plants together, you nasty gardener, you. This line pattern is the key to producing a small hybrid. Place your first simple plant in the center, surrounded by any two of the same simple plants in a line around it. The other plants have to be the same. That's the only rule. Yep, that makes sense. You can even make a hybrid by combining a simple plant with itself. It's true. Any combination of plants produces a hybrid. Go ahead and try creating some hybrids and see how many you can come up with. You can always check your field guide for information on all the hybrids that you've already produced. If you've ever looked at this small hybrid and thought, that's for babies, then I've got great news for you. Introducing large hybrids. The basic principles for creating a smart hybrid apply to the large hybrid. However, the pattern itself is different. Rather than a line, this time we're going to make a triangle pattern. As you can see, this time we require 3 of the surrounding simple plants rather than 2. But other than different pattern, everything is the same. Just water the egg again, and this time you'll get a big old honking mama of a plant. Just look at that beauty. Stunning, terrifying, gorgeous. Now this is the reason I've devoted my life to gardening. If you don't believe me, get out there and try it for yourself. Phew, that was a lot of information so far. How about we take a little breather and relax for a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish. You didn't think your plants were going to just sit there in the ground doing nothing at all, did you? Heck no! Plants are living beings. And just like you and me, they need to create something in order to feel purpose in life. Once you've made your hybrid, go ahead and pour a little more water on it. Each time you do so, it will produce a new fruit. Small hybrids and large hybrids will each grow something from their leaves. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds, allowing you to plant even more simple plants. Large hybrids will grow fruits. Fruits are juicy and tasty, and you can brew them in water to create all manners of tea. And even better, every large hybrid grows its own unique fruit with its own unique properties. Check your field guide for more useful information on all of these fruits and their effects. Social commentary. Remember, gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there is no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologists may try to tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation to be ordered and solved, more like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? This is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Oh, and let's talk about the cost of tuition at seedology universities. How can you justify an average of 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely these students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate with such an exorbitant cost of education. Shall I tell you why all of this posturing and extravagance? It helps them feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names printed at the front of an institute for plant speech. That's a real thing they spend their money on, darling. Darling, plants can't speak. I've tried. Don't lose sight of what gardening is really about. Gardening is many things, and seedology is not one of them. Resist the hegemony of the seedologist's imperative. Chapter 7, Moving Plants Around. We've all stepped back from a long day of hard work in our garden and thought to ourselves, actually, I wish everything was somewhere else. It's perfectly normal to instantly dislike something the minute you finish making it. Man, tell me about it. That's why pots are so handy and useful. If you hold a pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop the plant right up into the pot. Of course, the large hybrids are perhaps a bit too big to fit into a pot, but everything else should fit just fine. Whoops. What do you do with your potted plant? Put it on a shelf. Put it back in the ground. Perhaps even move the plant into a much larger and more decorative pot. The choice is yours. And in gardening, just as in life, it's very important to indulge every whim you ever have, no matter how small. Of course, sometimes it's necessary to eliminate a plant altogether. While painful for the soul, it's actually quite easy for the hands. Simply use your trusty shears and chop away at whichever plant has outstayed its welcome. The power to destroy life is a heavy burden to carry, so whenever you shear a plant, remember to congratulate yourself on overcoming the inner demons of doubt and insecurity. Congratulatory tea break. Congratulations, you're a true master of gardening now, a fact which is guaranteed to impress disapproving relatives at holiday parties. Now is an ideal time for a relaxing cup of tea, to bask in your own accomplishments. Remember not to be too haughty or arrogant about your newfound skills, but also remember to be at least a little arrogant, or else what was it all for? I salute you, my beauties, and I do hope to bump into you out on the dirt. Now go out there and make the most beautiful gardens your hearts can imagine. Oh, and I should mention, there are certain special effects that mushrooms can have in your plants as well, if you know the right patterns. I very much wish to tell you about them, but my editor is insistent that I'm far past my deadline on delivering the manuscript of this book. In fact, she's here with me now, telling me to stop writing. Now she's coming over to the desk and dedicated to all garden snakes everywhere. That was a chaotic book. I love it. Alrighty. Oh, hi, sir. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no. No, thank you. Then why are you here? I'm fine. No tea. Thanks for asking, though. Sure. In that case, I'll just do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. God, let me go. Yes. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh, there's seeds on here. Stash this. Hi. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? He doesn't want tea. I don't know why he's here. Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that they must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. Someone has to make rules, and since I work here now, I guess it's going to be me. The first rule is there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken the rule in her life? No. This person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. The least they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... kind of tea, man. We're doing it my way now. Yes, I know. It's very admirable of me to be so visionary. I'm still... kind of tea, man. We're doing it my way now. Yeah, I didn't think these were tea leaves either. Hello, penguin. Oh, I can take it. Oh! These guys are puffins. I love them. Here you go. Oh, hold on. I need to take the broom. The first step, entering the shop. Heck yeah, still on cow channel. Broom please. Oh, whoops. Place it. So, what are you doing, Prophets? Just vibing? Just enjoying your days? I respect it. Ooh. Psst. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh god. that was violent. Okay, let's see. Are there more tea leaves somewhere? Oh wait, are those the weeds? I cannot allow these to stay here. These are beautiful. Very nice. This is a nice spot you got here, Boro. There were a bunch of tea plants nearby when Boro showed me how to do this. And now I can't see where it was. I'm guessing that running around the shop isn't gonna work. Oh well. I'm just trying to collect every plant because I don't know what the tea plant looks like. Hey, guess what? It's not working. Ooh. Shrink shroom. Interesting. Dupe shroom. Very intriguing. Ah, I think these are the tea bushes. Yes. Look at these mushrooms. Shoe shroom. Interesting. Another shrink shroom. Dupe shroom. Oh, gift shroom. This is very chill, very nice. Let's go get these on the drying rack. Heck yeah, cow channel. There you go. Yeah, I think the tea leaves were here at first. And now the bushes disappeared. That makes me kind of worried. I'm not being a very good, sustainable tea maker. More tea leaves, please. Aha. Perfect. There we go. Hey, Burrow. You know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha! Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you have been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you're always welcome to be making more new plants if you're needing new resources, yes? More new plants, plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Alright, let's see. Hey, dude, do you want tea now? Hey there. We just talked a second ago. Oh, right. Yes. Hello. Yeah, about that. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea, and that's final. Well, I actually... It's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah. Thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And now, I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it because we're in a tea shop. Mm-hmm. Yes. Are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Well, Burrow, I messed up again. Burrow, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Burrow is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they're not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. These people seem like real losers. Haha, that is certainly one perspective on the situation. Has Miss Alta never been lost or confused on her path in life? No. I make decisions and then I finish them. That's what I'm good at. If there's something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plans you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Oh god. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Burrow's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'd find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff, tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now, in our downtime? Yes. Wonderful, that is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Hey, thanks. There's still some of the tea I made earlier. Oops. God, that is many mushrooms. Aha. Gonna put this here. Oops. Put this here, I said. Oh, I guess there wasn't much left. Well, that'll be good enough for a taste. Let's see. Maybe this bench will be nice for me.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Just angry at life circumstances. Sometimes it's not really anyone's fault, but crappy things happen anyway. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh, interesting. I'll just put this in my inventory for now. What is this? A trinket? It's a little lizard. In my pocket you go. Oh god. Ooh. Let's put this. It's a package. Let's ask Burrow. Hey man, I found this. Burrow, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Just looking at the bird. Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to the rightful owner. Does that make sense? Not really, but I will do this. You're telling me the forest places this package here. Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Burrow has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you're welcome to mail them back to their owner. I'm gonna do that. There you go. I'm just going to put my cups in the dishwasher. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Teacup. Oops. And teacup. Good luck. Do I have anything else? I think I do have... I have a bunch of mushrooms in the trinket. Hey, customer. Wowie McWowie. McZowie. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. That's because it is. I love that he has a collar and tie around his armor. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're going to be a whole lot. No, I just say yes. Amazing! Stupendous! I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight. What's up with your boot? Gerald and the knight at your liege. That's not what you... Nope. A fair day upon you and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son. And he's just the best darn son in the world. Oh, here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, you can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. Oh, no! This is us at 3 a.m. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15. He's calling the cops. This is us at 4:22. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Tommy and Timothy in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. You know, another one, just for the road. Here we are registering to vote in our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but I love the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Another one. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we're riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? you sound like a whole lot, dude. Yes, of course. We should save some of them for later. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork butt. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy. I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. Very nice. Yes. Let's see what fruit I need. Makes you not nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Savory, nutty, fully bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. That sounds perfect for Nightman. Okay, let's go try some gardening. Oh, I need to stash these. Oops. There we go. I'm getting confused in the buttons. It's fine. There you go. I know you have something to tell me, but I'll be right back, sir. Okay. I'll take this. So I think I need first a red plant. Actually, I'll just water this until it can't give anything anymore, and I'll remove the plants. Yep, it's done. Okay. Here you go. Oops. Okay, let's see. So pink in the middle. I don't know what's around, but we can try. First of all, oh, actually, I should make some more. Oops. Some more of the blue seeds. So, this. It's going to take me a while to get used to these controls. Oops. As I was saying. Very nice. Okay. Now, pink in the middle. Let's see if it's just pink around as well. Oh, I think it is. Yes! Oh, that bucket is full. Okay. Let's see if I can actually put some ingredients somewhere. I think I'll put some ingredients on the shelf here. Nope, that's not the right pocket. I am a complete mess at the bottom so far. This. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh god. There you go. Give me one moment, good sir. I'll just put the things I don't need on the wall. Okay. I think this cup is clean. I'll keep it on me. And I will take this. That's not a decoration, it's a seed. Alright, let's go. Perfect. Let's throw in a tea ball. A nazi fruit. Oops. And then into the pyramid. Ah, that seems just right. Where are you, good sir? There he is. Here you are. Oh. Wait a minute. Yes. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out? And for crying out loud, please stop. Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever is happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch, muttering to herself. Whoa, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the bane of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after this all happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. Well, I can't see anything to be worried about. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Yep, you seem to be going through it, sir. Miss Alta, Burrow couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. Yes, a full cup, but not a single drop over the edge. Absolute perfection. Why is the pouring mechanism so complex? Complex? Yeah, the tea has to travel through a long tube before it lands in the cup. It would be easier to pour to the correct height if it's simply dispensed directly into the cup. Why is there an added step to the spiral tube? Burrow is having his mind blown. Because it is fun. Right. Well, you know, he's right. Hello, miss. I realized that... Oops, sorry. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Burrow neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds while making patterns. Oh yeah, the book told me all about that. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here is an example of a pattern that will not produce anything, because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all of the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. Alright, that is it for the Burrow Informational Hour. All done. Thank you, Burrow. Can I store... Oh, yes. I guess I'll put my tea balls here. Oops. Oh, God. There you go. Nope. Perfect. Hey, you're back. I'll put the trinket somewhere. Like maybe on this here. Can I put it here? Alright, never mind. I know you're looking at me, sir. I'll be right with you. Oh, I guess I can't put it on the table. I have too many shrooms. For now, I think I'll just put the shrooms back on the ground. Oh, I think this is the tea bushes. No, it's weeds. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbooks. Those cost a fortune. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back, and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you. But I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to both of us. Oh. It's a volcano. I will proudly display it. Dang, I want to put things on this shelf. Over here. There you go. Hey, you're back. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need to still empty my pockets of these mushrooms I picked for no good reason. Here you go. I'm just making another grove. There you go. Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess I'll clear this out. Oops. This one. That seems like a witch's circle. Hey man, are you here for some tea now? Oh, you're back again. Say there, local citizen. Have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely, in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? Then I say you are in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh. Then you are in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. That does make sense to me. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please, do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first if as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. What was that? Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Stop. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying. But I need something to do. Something to keep me active. I can't just sit here and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have ritual tea, I suppose we could do a ritual ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires ritual tea, so, if you have ritual tea, great, I will get you ritual tea. Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. I'm guessing that ritual is one of the, ritual beads. So I'm guessing this is a pink fruit, flower and 3 blue ferns. Say, Burrow has thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there is a book called the Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. No, I have not. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Borrow, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Borrow prefers not using the book to solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Ah, yes indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence and you may use it or not. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Or perhaps Bisalta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. I accept this explanation. Where is that book? Is that it? Yes, okay. I don't need it right now though. I'll go get my tools. Oh, actually, I'll put the trinket right here, next to the volcano. You'll be happy there. Weird lizard friend. There we go. I should take the basket too. Okay, so 1 pink surrounded by 3 blue. There you go. And now we water. And that should be a beetle. That is beautiful. Alright, let's go make some beetle tea. That person deserves the star cup. Okay, in the cow channel has been very good to me. Let's go to the dog channel now. Oh, I'm gonna lose some tea though. I'll just make one for myself. Oops. I'll take this cup. The rope, please. Yes. Very nice. So that will be for me. I'll just put it on a table somewhere. Yeah, I'll just put it here. I'll be back for it. Okay, let's dump the tea. I'll just get some water since we're just making tea for one person. Oops. Okay, nope. That's not a tea ingredient. And down you go. And Vito T coming right up. Where are you, Demon Hunter? Nope. They're running away from me. I don't know if going too fast will make me lose tea. Hey, my friend. Here you go. Tea. What do you think? Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial ritual tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored ritual ceremony. Yes, please. Ooh, I'm excited. I haven't done a ritual ceremony in ages. There's more! Yes? Fine. One ceremony and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. I don't know where that is. So, where is your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? We are standing in it right now. The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Let's do it by the big willow tree. Verily. Let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. Where is the big willow tree? Is that it? That does look like a big willow tree. Oh god, where were you keeping this? And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Where did you keep this? Verily, it is time now for the ritual ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. Oh god. Opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. Oh god, we'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it. Please tell us what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with what's the biggest number imaginable. The biggest number? Yeah, like, is it 30 billion or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, Is that even possible? I've been losing a lot of sleep over this issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem that you're dealing with? Cry a little? No, absolutely. Oh, okay, then I guess we can begin the ceremony now. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, what the biggest number is. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess, be able to think of an even bigger number? Like a quadrillion? That's a pretty big number. A quadrillion, of course. How had I not thought of that before? Oh, well, I'm glad this is helping you. Let's see, what else is there to say about the matter? This is hard, you didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's nothing else going on in my life. Really? But everybody has something going on. Nope, nothing at all. Blank slate. Please, I would be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this ritual ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Oh, you're just leaving the altar here. Well, I guess this is a good spot. And I think to end the episode, I'll just drink some tea and have... Wait! Sir! Sir, what are you doing? Sir, this is my tea! As I was saying, no, this is mine. Stop looking at me. I'm going to drink some tea, have all those thoughts, and then I'll end the episode today. This is really fun. I'm having a blast with it. Hopefully you are too. Do leave a like if you like the episode. Leave a comment also if you feel like it. I would be happy to read your thoughts. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Let's go on a nice bench. You know, this one, to look at the altar.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job, and we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Jeez. You led a pretty unhappy life. Anyway, this was Firefly Embers. Now signing off.